Happy Pi Day! Stick around for all the best facts and the worst jokes to tell your friends today. Nerds! So normally I forget this kind of stuff. However, this year I got a little reminder about 4 days ago. So grab yourself some pie and let's enjoy celebrating Albert Einstein's birthday together. Oh, and that's the first fact. Albert Einstein's not the only one with a birthday on Pi Day. So was Frank Borman, who was the first commander around the moon, and Gene Cernan, who was the last man to stand on the moon. William Jones, a Welsh mathematician, was the first to use the symbol for pi in 1706. It wasn't until 1737, when Euler started using it, that it really gained popularity. I guess people were just tired of saying, the quantity by which, when multiplied by the circumference, yields the diameter. That's a mouthful to say. 4,000 years ago, the Babylonians were using 3 1/8 to represent pi. The Egyptians were using 3 1/7 around the same time. And Egyptians also used 16/9 squared. The Chinese were using square root of 10. The Greeks used the square root of 2 plus a square root of 3. The Chinese used a 12,288-sided polygon to get accurate down to 7 digits. So we got our circle inside of our hexagon now. When you add more edges to a shape, does it get more like a circle or less?
More like a circle.
What's this?
A circle.
And how many edges does it have?
Infinite.
And what might be the lamest trophy race ever, nerds have been flexing on the number of pi for millennia. India got to 11 digits around 1400, the Persians to 16 digits in 1424, the Dutch to 35 digits around 1600, the Austrians got 38 digits in 1630, the English 71 digits in 1699, then 100 digits shortly after that. Ultimately, the record was 620 digits by hand in 1946. How'd they feel after dedicating years of their life to solving this?
I am ashamed to tell you how many figures I carried these computations, having no other business at the time.
Before Newton discovered gravity, what else did he use his tree for? Making apple pie. When Copernicus said the Earth was traveling around the sun, what did they call his idea? Pie in the sky. In King Arthur's court, did you know one knight had to go around the round table and make sure nobody was armed before the meeting started?
No, why?
Do you know what his name was?
Army?
Circumference.
That's so stupid. Okay, next.
In 1949, 1,120 digits were reached with a desk calculator. Then, nerds using the very first computer in the entire world got to over 2,000 digits in just 70 hours. Just last year, pi was computed to over 50 trillion digits. One more iteration of the program would have given as many zeros as the digits actually used by rocket scientists. JPL uses 15 digits for their most accurate calculations. The Voyager spacecraft, if it went all the way around the solar system, that calculation would only be off by 1.5 inches. At 39 digits, going around the whole universe would leave you off by less than a hydrogen atom.
This is not hydrogen.
That didn't stop Roger Mina from memorizing the first 70,000 digits of pi and then reciting them over a 10-hour span. Why don't you mention pi to a mathematician? They'll just go on and on and on and on. Pi joined Twitter, but it couldn't say everything it wanted to in just 280 characters. Math isn't hard, it's easy as pie. This entire book is written based off the digits of pi. 3 letters, 1, 4, 1, 5, 9. You get it. What did pi say to its partner? Stop being so irrational.
What do you get when you wrap a tape measure around the cow and pull it tight?
Around a cow?
Yeah. It's a cow pie. Do you know what American Pie's rating is on IMDb?
Terrible? Like...
3.14 stars.
That's stupid. Just like the movie.
Your social security number, your phone number, if you're going to count the letters, you can find your address, your name, everything's in pi. You can search the first 200 million digits here. Special thanks to Tom Carroll for letting me use this footage. You can watch his full video with 15 minutes of science facts from all of YouTube's all-stars right here.
If you had a rope that stretched around the equator of the Earth, assume the Earth is like perfectly spherical, right? And then you wanted to lift that rope off the ground by 1 foot on the entire circumference of the Earth, all around the equator, if you wanted to lift it up. The amount of extra rope you would need to add to that rope is only like 6.28 feet. It comes out to 2 pi worth of feet of rope.
The equation for a circle is x squared plus y squared equals 1. You can solve this for y and integrate to get the area under the curve, which is pi. You probably found pi by wrapping a string around an object and then comparing that distance with the diameter. If you randomly drop an object on lines that are spread apart equal to its length, based off its rotation, it's 3.14 times more likely to land on the line than not. We approximated this using toothpicks and a catapult we built. You can find details on that on Instructables. Your pi time's more likely to land in this region than this one. Tau day might make more sense than pi day because this is 1/4 of tau, but only half of pi. To eat pi, you're only eating half the pie. You may need to eat 2 pi to eat this whole pie. It doesn't make sense, which is why we should maybe have used tau instead. Pi day would probably be better celebrated on July 22nd. That's because 22/7 is accurate to 0.04%, where 3.14, which is what we all use today, is only accurate to 0.05%. So you'd be able to be 25% more accurate with the same number of keystrokes, which brings us all the way back to where the Egyptians started by using 22/7 for pi. So if you're going to celebrate Pi Day today, celebrate responsibly and start your party at 1:59 and 26 seconds. What's the best programming language to solve for pi? Python. What do you call a flock of sheep gathered in a circle? Shepherd's pie.
Why shouldn't you eat too much pie?
Because you'll get sick.
You'll end up with a big circumference.
It's true. Oh, these are bad.
Yeah, but I'm done.
Hey, if you learned something new, go ahead and hit that thumbs up to let me know. And more importantly, share this with all your nerdy friends. Thanks for watching, and you just got nerd-sniped.
So, is it that funny already?
No, it's too late at night. I'm tired.
This is going to be even better than I thought. What are we at? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Ooh, not touching this. 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 59. Oh, we're done. We're done. Do we have 14 over here? We have 12. Pretty good. We're pretty close. Pretty close to what the map predicts.
Can I
Good job,
see
team.
one
High five.
more? No,
Nice.
three more, please.
3 more?
Three.
Okay, and then bedtime.